Yes, people, back in the building once again. Match reaction for West Ham versus Manchester United. The game happened yesterday. It was a crazy ending to the game. United won the game 2-1, only just. We got a lot to talk about, and my guest is coming in a little bit of time. So we're going to get into it. We're going to break down the game. But for all that's watching, let's go.
Drop a can.
What's good, people? We are back in the building. Let me add Reese to the stream. What's going on, my bro?
Yes, what's happening? What's
You
happening
good?
on that? Yeah, good, man. Good.
All right, before we kick everything off, I'm going to need everybody to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, get involved in the comments because we've got a lot to talk about today and your opinions always make the show. And yeah, share it with a friend as well, whatever you're doing on the socials and all of that. But yesterday was a madness. United won the game 2-1. Only just with a late save from David De Gea. But yeah, let's start from the beginning, innit? So the lineups, when that lineup came out an hour before the kickoff, right? And man saw McFred, what was your thoughts, bro?
I think first of all, I was just shocked the fact that McTominay is playing.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be injured.
Yeah.
And he's straight in.
He came back from training on I think it was Thursday or something like that, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, right, you're gonna be there a couple of weeks, you get yourself back. But nah, Sunday you're in the team, madness.
Oh. But that I guess that just goes to show how much belief and how much Ollie sees him as such an important player to them. Because it's like he didn't even consider Donny. Donny was just like
his peak, you know.
Yeah. He's like, you're not happening today, mate.
I mean, all right, so just on Donny, yeah, is he finished? Is he finished, bro? Because that don't look good, bro.
No, it doesn't. And I honestly that when that was the first thing I thought of when the substitute when the lineup came out. I was just like, I feel for Donny, man, because he must be thinking, what can I do? Because he played quite well. I felt like against, was it Young Boys he was on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he played quite well. Obviously, it was unfortunate he had to come off. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's seeing him because I guess he's gonna start West Ham on Wednesday. So
yeah, for sure, I think so.
Maybe he's just like, do you know what? This is I'm not gonna throw you in now. I'm gonna throw you in that game, and then you kind of prove your point. Do you know what I mean? And see what happens. Because then he's obviously, I can't see McTominay playing again on Wednesday. So he's probably going to be the double pivot. Him and I don't know whoever it's going to be.
Yeah, because you're right in saying that he's probably going to play on Wednesday. Yeah, but what's so mad about it is that apparently in January we're going to be looking to maybe ship him out. To be honest, because he's not playing. He's not getting no chances on anything like that. And maybe in the back of his mind, in back of Ollie's mind, he was like last season when we went to West Ham. We were losing the game 2-0 at half time. Donny played and he hooked him off and brought on Bruno, innit?
Yeah.
So maybe he was thinking, let me not bring him into this kind of atmosphere. Fans are back. I don't know what he's going to do. And I don't really trust him. So I'm just going to leave it. But I mean, the McFred thing, yeah, they kept giving the ball away yesterday. Yeah. And I was just like, I tweeted, I was like, during the game, I was like, imagine you having midfielders, yeah, and they can't keep the hold of the ball. Possession is 9/10 of the law, bro. What do you mean?
But Roland, is this anything new to us? We've been seeing this for the last how many seasons? I don't know why. Why are we shocked? We know what they bring to the table. We know Fred, he's not a ball playing midfielder. He's just a man with a lot of energy. McTominay, I think McTominay sometimes thinks he's a ball playing midfielder, but he really isn't.
It's mad.
But it wasn't just him, though, to be fair. I feel Maguire, how many times did Maguire give away the ball, man?
Bro, so just on that, yeah. So Maguire made a mistake, 27th, 28th minute, yeah, where he had the ball in towards the corner, and then Jared Bowen was on him, yeah, like a flash. And then nicked the ball off of him, yeah, and then it got West Ham their first chance. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how have you allowed? Like, we was dominating the game in terms of possession. Like, we had a few chances. We weren't really like clear cut on goal and that.
Yeah.
But then the moment he done that, West Ham were in the game, and I was just like, you just ruined the whole thing now because, like, oh mate.
I know what you mean. Yeah, you don't want to get the fans going straight away.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as the fans get up, then it's a different game. Simple as like, and like I feel like you got to speak about Varane and the difference between the two because now we're seeing how Varane is mad comfortable in the league, and he's really exposing Maguire for the weaknesses that he has. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think Varane is definitely a bit more comfortable on the ball, but I also feel like Maguire takes more risks than Varane. I feel like, Maguire, I've seen, that's his forte where, he takes the ball and he likes to run into midfield, get people to kind of, come to him and then lead his space. But I feel like Varane hasn't really shown me that yet. But maybe, I don't know, he's just trying to find his feet and stuff. I thought Varane had a good game, but I still feel like there was times where he was, obviously he was, I wouldn't say he was at fault with the goal, but, the ball just hit him and it's gone in. But I didn't really see a commanding performance from him, Yeah, I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that commanding, really take control. Do you know what I'm saying? I still feel like he feels like he's still kind of feeling his way into the Premier League.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think I hear you because it's like we can't expect too much too soon.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we are because we're thinking Champions League Varane.
Yeah. But it's a new league, so you've got to kind of have your adaptation period, and it's like, but like when you said that Maguire takes more risk, you're right, because in that situation, with Jared Bowen like running at you, just clear the ball, clear the ball, try to get a goal kick if you hit it off him, or get a throw in or something, But he tried to take a touch, then he tried to twist away from man, but it wasn't gonna happen because he's got them slow clumsy feet, and then Varane on the other hand, I see him in a part during the game. He already knew what the deal was. He headed the ball out into touch, and he was like, "All right, let's sit back now, and let's get our shape together, innit?" And I'm just like, bro, man's getting exposed for how much. There's a clear difference between how they defend. It's so clear, you can actually see it on the pitch, and it's mad. And I feel like Varane's gonna carry him this season. I just have a feeling. I feel like he's going to, man. Because I was expecting a big season from Maguire. I even earmarked him as probably a player of the year. Contender, after the Euros and everything like that. But when you see them playing together, you can already see who's kind of clear already. It's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. Let me get into some comments before we move on. And big up Brush in the building, Popcorn Gang as always, and big up Santi as well. The Popcorn Gang, Raw Football Talk in the building. Big up my guy Bick. Big up Rich, Eagle Eye Football. Yes, my bro is on the Liverpool stream, but always support. Yeah, them man had a pretty bad weekend. I ain't gonna lie, bro, but he had some chances though in that game still.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't start Edward straight away. But...
that's surprising. That's pretty surprising. Bruv, let me see if I can send this to Bick right now. See if he can jump on. Big up Jerry in the building.
I'll tell you what though. I think. Go on. Sorry, you gonna say that?
No, I was just gonna say. Go subscribe to Jerry's channel. United Team Talk. He says Varane was calm and collected, no worries when he touches the ball. That's for Maguire, fam. That slow build up thing needs to stop. It's true, man. I don't want to see that stuff, man. It's but the thing about it is it's not just him, it's the whole team. When we play football, it's not quick, incisive passing. It's very slow and labored. And I hate it. But
I hate you. I just think with Maguire, like I say, I found that, especially the last couple of games, Varane, he's not really going to... I didn't really see Varane pass forward as much. A lot of his sideways passing, he might switch it to the left and right back. But Maguire's a person who wants to penetrate the midfield. Like I say, he will take a risk, and you need that. I wouldn't want to see Maguire go to start just passing sideways and trying to take it. I feel like some of his passes do come off. You know what I mean? And I want to see, I'm sure every United wants to see, you want to see players taking risks. You know what I mean? You don't want to see, we had that under Jose, comfortable football, we're just playing it amongst ourselves, the one matter days, and, it's just sideways passing. It's not
but then you see, you're saying this, we should take a risk here, but what are we doing? Remember when Smalling used to take risks, Hey, that was a madness.
Yeah, no, but Swole is enough as a story.
And then now we're saying Maguire should do the same thing. Nah,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna leave it to Varane because at least Varane's comfortable on the ball, in it, like as opposed to like
Yeah.
you don't know what's gonna happen if he tries to come out with the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think Maguire. I think he's definitely got time, but I like Maguire. I really do. I think like I say, he wants to make things happen, and I think that's only a good thing.
I mean, sir, I saw tweets. Certain man was saying they want to see Bailly and Varane. I was like, what?
No, that's too wild.
That's mad, brother.
Hey, there's two players exactly very similar.
No, I'm not trying to see no Bailly times Varane, man. I can't do that, man. Like that guy I saw over international break. Yeah, man did some karate kick to somebody's head. I was like, oh yeah, I can't do this, man. For real.
But you know, I think it'd have been a lot different as well. It'd have been a lot different game if Antonio was playing.
Yeah, 100%. Like I was actually happy that he wasn't playing because I was like he would occupy both of them, and like it would be stress for Maguire and Varane.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy that he wasn't even playing, got suspended. So it's mad. Sorry, let me just send this to my guy Vic, so you can try and jump on. Yeah. So then obviously West Ham took the lead, and it was through Ben Rama. But one thing I got to say is why do we need to go a goal down before like waking up in the game and starting to play? Like it don't make no sense.
This is Ollie Ball. This is how we play. It's happened from last season. We spoke about this at the beginning of the season. This is Ollie Ball. We don't get going until someone scores against us.
Bro, like what I don't understand is like why though? This is like we're turning to comeback FC. I don't understand why we need to keep doing this. Like I want us to start games, where we're on the front foot. We take the lead early because the first 25 minutes we had all the ball. Like West Ham were non-existent. Maybe a little bit of stage fright in front of the fans. It's a big game. Ronaldo's in town, and then after 25 they had the game pretty much until they scored, and then we got the equalizer to just kind of level it before half time.
No, totally. You know what? I think that's the difference between winning the league and not. You know, you look at Liverpool when they won the league. How they would just start within the first 20, 25 minutes, they were scoring. They were just like, the pressure was ridiculous. And I think Chelsea are showing that this season. And I think that's why they're contenders to win the Premier League. We ain't there yet. Nowhere near that.
See with me, I still think with the team we've got, we're definitely up there. We have to be and to be honest, we're playing down the results, innit? Like last season, the start was horrendous.
Yeah.
This season is 4 wins out of 5, so it's like we're already in contention after 5 games. We ain't out of it. You know how because I remember I was doing a stream just before the season started, and big up to my guy 15, Like me and him was talking, and he was talking about first 6 games. He wants 11 points. We already got 13, I think it is, isn't it? 13 points out of the first 5, innit? So we've only dropped 2 points. So it's a really good start if we're being honest. And you were expecting to probably win all of the games. I wanted maximum points. We ain't gonna get it, but because these next 6 games it's getting sticky now, like for real. So we've got the best possible start that we could get. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but I'm happy with
that. Is the football giving you confidence to say that we're going to win the Premier League?
No. Do you see the game against Wolves? Like I think this one is a little tiny bit better because of Ronaldo. Because of Ronaldo, you see how and we're going to move on to Ronaldo. So Ronaldo gets the equalizer, right? And great movement from him to get back on side quickly, and a good ball from Bruno to into him, But I feel like the team is now playing for Ronaldo, like they're trying to feed him the whole. And you see, this is mad. This is what is so mad to me. So we had Romelu Lukaku. I don't care what people say, innit? Like you might not like his touch or this or that, but he was a striker that is guaranteeing you goals, And we didn't set up to play to feed him, right? But now we're seeing us now feeding Ronaldo. It's mad to me, bro. What are you saying?
Roland, it's Ronaldo.
Hey, you
got to understand that ego, is so big. Imagine not playing for Ronaldo. No, your whole life is going to flash before you if you don't make that pass.
I mean, look, hey,
it's Ronaldo. Like I get what you're saying. Lukaku, of course, but it's Ronaldo, look how many shots he had against West Ham. I'm thinking about 8-9 shots. Like, do you think anyone was saying them when they were flying over the bar and stuff? No one can't say nothing. They were still passing to him, still trying to find him.
Yeah.
Because it's Ronaldo, and that's what he does. He's, he may take a lot of opportunity, but he's scoring goals. And
I hear you.
Yes, let's have a bit.
What are you saying, Vic? What are you saying?
What's up, lads? How are you?
Yeah, good, man.
Good. What are you saying? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just it's funny we're talking about a United game. I was out with my brothers yesterday playing some footy. We got the dub 4-3. It was a good game. I got some like battle scars, so just icing my legs, resting up for a little bit. My brother was actually in goal. He's a Chelsea fan, so best believe when West Ham scored, he was going crazy.
But Big, all we want to know is, did you score?
Yeah, did you score?
I did not. I had to play the Fred role and the double pivot. So
was your possession? Was possession good?
It wasn't bad. Mostly just tackles and doing the dirty work, and then bigging up the lads. But that's it.
Decent.
Man said he played like Fred yesterday.
No. I said the Fred role. I didn't say play like Fred. That's an insult. You can't do me like that.
Big up Santi in the chat. Maguire was doing some crazy stuff, holding onto the ball and tucking in towards our own box, then lost the ball. Just clear it out. It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. But look, what are you saying on Ronaldo? Yeah, scores again. That's 3 goals in 2 games in the Prem. Is he a potential Golden Boot winner?
I think the connection kind of cut off. You said run.
Yeah, his thing's messing up, bro. Like, Big, jump out and jump back in.
Yo, we there?
You frozen, but we can hear you.
Uh-oh.
He jumped out. But what are you saying though, Reese? Like, do you think he's going to be a Golden Boot like contender?
100%. I mean, this is what Ronaldo's come here for. He's come for them individual accolades. He ain't come for, as much as he wants to win Champions League, he's coming for the Golden Boot, player of the season, everything. Player of the month, everything. He wants it all.
Hey, but certain man's goats, was getting subbed off in 76 minutes yesterday, bro. It's a bit mad. Big, what are you saying? Your guy got subbed off,
what just happened was, it's the internet. You say you played a Fred role, and it's like, nah, I gotta get this guy out of the stream. That's what it was.
I didn't want Hakimi for him yesterday. It's a bit mad.
It is a bit mad. I think I don't want to be a prisoner at the moment. Honestly, I mean, if like I said, Messi's my GOAT, so he should be scoring every game. He should be impacting. But you got to realize it's 2-3 games in the new league. Messi's been playing La Liga for so long. Yeah. It's not like Liga is, his bread and butter, that sort of thing. I was actually talking with my friend Show this morning on our talk show. We were discussing that, and she's a huge Ronaldo fan. Ronaldo's her GOAT, and Messi's my GOAT. So you know how things are. I mean, honestly, did anyone expect Poach to, do that wild card and take Messi out when you're chasing the game, when you're protecting your 100% record and you want to win a game? And it's not like any other team, it's not like the Nazis or the Angers of the league. It's Lyon. Lyon is a very respectable side. So Poach did what he had to do. I mean, he brought on Icardi. Icardi got the game winner. So, big up to Poach. He gets the credit for that. But speaking specifically of Messi, Messi hit the crossbar in the first half. He had a 1v1. He should have scored. I think in Barca.
Look at this propaganda. Why are you bigging him up, man?
Listen. I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm like let me land. I'm just calling it how I see it. So I'll tell you. Like I said, is 2 games. Obviously, Ronaldo's been scoring left and right, so he Messi's definitely going to get compared, and everyone is gonna, be out for his neck, and as they should. I mean, you are, one of the greatest players the game has ever seen, so you should be scoring every game, if not every other game. But like I said, it's only 2-3 games in. Don't want to be a prisoner at the moment. If I'm not speaking things in existence here, but if Ronaldo ends up not scoring for the next couple of games, are we gonna give him the same treatment? Probably, because
he's not. He's not going to stop. He's going to keep scoring.
Like I said, I don't want to speak things in existence. But
he's going to keep scoring. This Ronaldo we're talking about.
Right. If the same thing happens to Ronaldo, obviously you're going to have Ronaldo's a penalty merchant. Penaldo, that my goal would never. That sort of thing. This is just how football Twitter is. So all I'm saying is, the same way they try to tell us that Ronaldo was finished when he went to Juventus, and now he's still Ronaldo. Ronaldo's still Ronaldo. You don't want the same thing to happen to Messi just because 2 games he hasn't scored any goals. It's that sort of thing. Yeah. He hasn't completed 90 minutes yet. He came on as a sub the first game. He got hooked the second game. So we'll see how things go. And obviously with PSG, yes, on paper they should be winning the Champions League. Forget Liga 1, which they didn't win last season. They should be winning that and also the Champions League. But when you have all these players, you got to give them time to gel. Yes, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, Verratti, Donnarumma, Hakimi, the rest. We all know how talented they are. But the game is not played on paper. Sergio Ramos still hasn't played yet. He hasn't played a single minute. So you got to give him time to gel. Nothing is won in September. Nothing is lost in September either. So it's that sort of thing. So as much as we don't like, the little 15, 16, 17-year-olds on football Twitter trolling Penaldo, Pessi, that sort of thing, we can't be prisoners of the moments ourselves. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, it was a nice essay that you said here. I enjoyed it, but this is Ronaldo here we're talking about. No, let's not do this, man. But,
of course.
All right, so speaking of Ronaldo, yeah, penalty incidents, bruv. The refs, bruv. What are we saying here, bruv? Because I saw 2 clear penalties, bruv. What is this, bruv? What is VAR? What is this nonsense, bruv? I don't get it. Like, what are you man saying, bruv? Because them man's, and even today I saw that 2 of the refs that when they was like after the game, they analyzed all the incidents over the course of the weekend. Yeah, they said 2 of those penalties were actually penalties, and the ref decided not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad, bro. What you man saying?
I definitely think I think a big part to play in it was because West Ham were at home. The West Ham fans can be quite intimidating, and maybe the referee just bottled it. Because it was clear. Even when I first saw it, the first in real time, it was clear it was a penalty. But yeah, I just think the ref bottled it. I really do. I think he kind of knew it was a penalty, especially the second one.
The one Sufal, that one I thought was a pen.
Yeah, that was clear, man. That was clear. There was clear contact. You know what I mean? Anywhere else on the pitch, that's a free kick.
It's mad. What were you saying? What were you saying? Like when you was watching it, yeah, or you weren't watching it, but when you saw them back, yeah, like what did you think, bro? Because when I was watching it real time, I was like, there's at least 1 pen here. Yeah,
the Sufal penalty. This is stone cold. I mean, a stonewall penalty for me. It has to be a penalty. I think in Old Trafford, it's definitely called, and I think, like Reese was saying, maybe it's because we were at West Ham's stadium that we didn't get the call. But honestly, I love it because of just how things turned out. Obviously Lingard comes off the bench, gets the game winner. It's a mutual thing. West Ham fans, you can't boo him. Lingard helped him so much the second half of the season, and he also helped himself with revitalizing his career. And after that, David Moyes said, "Oh my goodness, it's a game where you think he's actually going to get one over us because I think he's played us so many times after leaving United, obviously, and I don't think he's ever beat us. Don't quote me on that, obviously. But he
ain't won a game.
Yeah, and I'm like, you bring in Mark Noble, and it's like all the pundits and everyone was saying like Mark Noble was lit. Not only did he have his tracksuit on, but he had a bib on top of that tracksuit. So this guy was not ready at all. And you literally tell him, hey, I want you to get the equalizer. You're just going to get 1 kick. And it's like, bro, Mark Noble is obviously a respected figure in English football. But even a person that.
Hold on. You said Mark Noble is what?
He's not.
When I say
he's not.
Okay. All right, I put my hands up. I just thought
he's definitely not that. He's like a B-Tech Frank Lampard.
Forget
okay.
No.
That's what he is. He's B-Tech Frank Lampard. He's been at one club for all his career. He's
not respected, bro. If he was respected, he'd play for England and them things. You see, Kevin Nolan and them man got into the England squad before him, bro. Like
his biggest highlight is the beef with Pogba, isn't it? A couple of seasons ago.
Yeah. Right. Very true. When I said let me rephrase. When I say respected, I just meant in terms of his longevity. His status
within the club, 100%.
Within the club, exactly.
Within the club,
definitely.
Like a legend at West Ham for sure.
No, definitely.
Exactly. So
I just want to say, like, devil's advocate, regards to the Ronaldo penalty, just to go back on that point, Wan-Bissaka made a crazy challenge as well in the penalty box, and that was a penalty.
No,
that was against us. That's a penalty.
See that guy?
I
Everybody
don't know
was
what the
gassing him
boy's
up.
thinking because he just got sent off a couple of days ago and he's making another rash challenge. That should have
Everybody
been a
gassing him
penalty.
up. You man gassing
So,
him up, saying that he's a good 1v1 defender. You may have to
bruv, I
retract
don't know
that
what's
statement,
going
bro.
on
Because
because, like, if that happened against us, I would be fuming.
I'm
That
telling
was
you now,
clear.
Nah,
we
that's
paid
very
50
true.
million pounds for a potential Congo international. Don't no disrespect to Congo, but it's 50 million pounds, bro. It's mad. So like that guy. The thing about it is, I said it on the preview. I was like, he's very, very lucky that we didn't bring in a right back this summer. Like Trippier was quoted about 40 million euros, and he's like 31 or 32 years old. So like we're not paying that kind of silly money for him. He's very lucky that he ain't been replaced.
But do you think that might have been Ollie's kind of vision that he wanted to, I guess, imitate what happened with Shaw and Tellers? Is like he wants to maybe give him some competition to maybe up his game because he doesn't really have much competition. So maybe it's going to improve him because he's still fairly young. Like I thought,
it's true, but like
I feel like he's not the finished article.
But you see, with Trippier, like in terms of what he would offer to the team, I think he's far clearer than Wan-Bissaka in terms of an attacking output. Because obviously, our wingers, we don't have natural wingers. Everybody's inverted, so you need width from the fullbacks, and so you get it from Shaw at times. It's not like as much as we want, but he gets forward. Wan-Bissaka put in one cross yesterday, from what I remember, just one, and it didn't really go nowhere. And like we're expecting him to do that more, and it's like I don't like to hear, "Oh, we need to buy a certain player to now get you to play." You already here, so do your thing. Like, what's this? So I mean, he's a lucky boy, I swear. Because I mean, I don't think that Ollie trusts Dallo like that. Because I think Dallo will play on Wednesday against West Ham in the EFL Cup. And then obviously he's going to play in the Champions League game against Villarreal. But like, I don't think he trusts him. And to be honest, like from what I've seen of him, I've only seen a little bit. I didn't see him at AC Milan last season. To be honest, it's hard to say if he's going to really like take over that spot. To be honest, like it's mad. It's mad. So start of the second half, West Ham looked tired. Obviously, they just come through the Europa League on Thursday, and United didn't capitalize. And then West Ham kicked up a second gear. They got a second win, and they was gunning for us, bro. What do you guys think about that, man? How did we hold on?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows how we handled it. I think the biggest shock was he didn't make a substitute till like 70 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, it was clear that we needed fresh legs. We needed someone else in midfield. And again, his substitution is just, honestly, I just don't know what. Like bringing on Matic 2 minutes towards the end. What?
But it worked.
It
did
work. It worked.
It did work. It did work. But again, it was a moment of brilliance. It wasn't.
But like, see with the Matic thing, yeah. Because like you see with Matic, everybody says that he can't play 2 games in a week, yeah, which is fine, isn't it? But you got to manage his minutes, innit? So him coming on with about 75 to go is good. Like
he coming at 88.
88, but then he made the pass. Like that was we were looking for a pass from our midfielders, yeah, the whole day. I'm talking. Look, Bruno was moving mad yesterday. Second half, yeah, doing all this hero ball stuff, yeah. Bro, every time you got the ball on the halfway line, he just tried to feed Ronaldo. And I'm like, it's not on, so stop, bro. Just hold on to the ball and then, like, just link with somebody in the midfield. Don't just hit it long. And it's like, Matic came on, yeah, and within 2 minutes, man saw the pass and just fired it right at Jesse's feet. And it's like, this is what we're talking about when we're talking about progressive passing, yeah? Someone that can do it accurately, yeah? This is what I'm saying. And this is why I don't want to see any double pivots without Matic or Pogba in it. Like, I can't trust Pogba out on the left. As much as, like, he's had some good games out there. In the real thing, yeah, like, when you're expecting him to do, like, a left-sided man's job, he ain't going to do that. So, hey, but the subs was on point, though. You can't deny it, Reece, bro. Like,
I don't know. I think they could have come a bit earlier. I think we didn't need that kind of pressure, especially the first half. Because I think second half, the beginning of the second half, I think they definitely could have scored. But yeah, I think, the football has changed even from the beginning of the season. I think, if you noticed, especially the first couple of games, it was a lot of trying to get crosses into the box. But I found that this game, it was a lot of intricate passing around the box, trying to get Ronaldo through. They was constantly trying to look through that ball through. I don't know, maybe because it was the opposition, because they got quite big centre backs, Zuma. But yeah, I felt like there was a lot more close passing going on, fast passing. Whereas with Wolves, there was a lot of there was about 20 crosses in the box. I didn't understand it. And it was at Greenwood by himself.
No. It was Dan James, bro. It was the Dan James thing.
But yeah,
mate. Let me get a comment and big up Manchester Mania. Said Ollie has trust issues. That's why he don't bring nobody.
That's very true. I don't know why Fred plays every game. That's very true.
Big up Manchester Mania again. I agree with Reese. Ollie didn't sub them on thinking they would flip the game. He got lucky when Matchett assisted and Lingard scored. See, but like the thing about it is that you got to kind of give him some credit, yeah. Like, and it's not just him that's making the decision. He's got McKenna and Carrick who are coaches in whatever regard they are, yeah. And they're looking at the game as well, and they're like, all right, Lingard coming on, you know what he does off the ball. He exploits a lot of space. The game is getting stretched. Somebody's looking for a winner. So you bring Lingard on to do that. I think Pogba was tiring. That's why they took him off. And obviously, don't forget, he's played every single game this season pretty much, plus internationals as well. So he's not going to get a rest until this Wednesday, right? And then Matic coming on for Fred just made a bit more sense because he's caught in two minds. He wants the defensive stability of Matic here to kind of just see if he can hold on to 1-1. But at the same time, he's got it in his locker to kind of like get a defense splitting pass like what he did, broke the line into Lingard's feet, and then the rest is history, bro. So I mean, you kind of got to give him some credit because he's not just going, you man, just get up and go on the pitch. He's not doing that, is he?
No, I agree, and I definitely think there's been a progression as well. I think he's learned a lot from his previous from previous seasons, but yeah, no, I agree, man. I definitely you have to give some sort of credit to that, but at the same time, I think a lot of the goals are just individual brilliance. It's not like we haven't built up to that. It's like one ball and it's a goal, But I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting a bit more. Maybe we've got high expectations of what we want.
Luke Shaw, bro. What are you man saying, bro? That penalty,
Roberto Carlos. Yeah, don't watch that, man. With the hairs. I mean, you got that.
But that was the first time he attempted to block a cross here the whole game, and he did it with his hands. Bro.
I saw your tweet, and said, did you tweet something about Luke Shaw that he doesn't like to? I don't know. I think I saw it on Twitter.
I don't think it was me.
But yeah,
I was fuming. I didn't want to tweet at that point. I was just looking at the TV, bro. I'm just like, we've lost the game, bro.
He definitely has a problem with stopping crosses, doesn't he?
No, he's not good at it, man. I don't know, man. Vic, what are you saying, man? Like, how do you think Luke Shaw's game was yesterday?
I think talking specifically about that penalty, I think it was a bit harsh. I don't know if it's a natural position because sometimes you have to extend your hand in order to keep your balance. That's just like, something that you do as a defender. But I mean, performance-wise, honestly, like I said, I missed most of the game, so I can't really speak on that. But looking back at the highlights and just looking at that play specifically, I remember watching it and just thinking like this. I mean, I know Mark Noble obviously came in and took a penalty, so that must be the play because, I've seen like last year when they changed the rules. I remember the first game when we lost to Palace, and I'm pretty sure if Rich is watching, he's gonna love this. But we played Palace in the first game, lost to them 3-1. I remember because Van de Beek scored that game. He came off the bench. I think it was his Old Trafford debut. And I remember Lindelof actually got called a penalty, sort of similar. But Lindelof was so much closer, he couldn't really do anything. I think whether it was Benteke, Zaha, Schlupp, whoever it might have been, scooped the ball up, and Lindelof was literally tracking back, trying to get in front of the forward. And because of the rules, obviously they changed it over time, but they call that as a penalty. And I still feel aggrieved to this day. It's one of those things where you actually, to protect your peace, you got to let it go. But I wanted to speak on that because I saw the play yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, Luke Shaw probably didn't do himself, a lot of favor by being in that position anyways to extend his arm. But I think it's a bit harsh. I don't like when defenders tuck their hands in to prevent that because that's not natural in itself. You know what I mean? As when you're running,
like, he stretched his arm out to make himself a bit bigger in it, but it's just like, why don't you just make up the ground like this is what we're talking about. It's these little fine margins make up the ground to
Mhm.
block the cross. Like instead of like trying to make yourself bigger, stretching your arm out, because by doing that you're exposing yourself. No, so
No,
like
yeah. I see where you're coming from. Like he could close them down, and then it's great that you mentioned that because the game against Newcastle, I kind of fully agree with Varane because I know they, their goal was literally bam, 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 3 passes, counterattack, that sort of thing, and it got to a point where Saint Maximin was 1v1 with Varane, and all Varane needed to do was step maybe a half second earlier. He could have blocked the pass to Manquillo, and then Manquillo go 1v1 against De Gea. He puts it away. So, like you said, it's those fine margins, but I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, when I look back at it, and I thought it was a bit harsh, but then obviously I understand why the ref gave it. But I was gonna mention this earlier, and I think over time with the penalty calls, with the non-penalty calls for Ronaldo and everything, it kind of worked out to David De Gea's favor because we know what happened in that Europa League final. So it's that sort of thing, and I think I labeled that game as redemption Reds because not only did Lingard, obviously made that mistake against Young Boys. The very next game, he redeems himself, gets the game winner. But in order to get the game winner, David De Gea needed to make that save. And in order for David De Gea to make that save, then the referee needed to award a penalty. In order for the ref to award a penalty, Luke Shaw had to extend his hand. It's that sort of thing. It's the butterfly effect. It's the butterfly effect, honestly.
Yeah. Talk to me about Lingard, man. So as you mentioned,
Lingardinho.
a lot of United fans were talking about, we got to sell him. We need the DM. Go to West Ham, leave the club. A lot of people said this. Me, I've always backed Lingard. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rich, if you're watching, he scored the winner at Wembley. I was there that day. You were there that day. You saw what he could do for us. Yeah, like I respect Lingard so much. Yeah, because his head never drops, man. Like even what happened on Tuesday last week, he made the mistake, and I said, like, that happens. It's football, isn't it? Like people can make mistakes at any point. You can't mitigate for that, right? He could have concentrated a little bit more, but it was a mistake. It happens. But for him to come off the bench, there's been a lot of news about him rejecting a contract and all of these things. He's come off the bench and he scored the winner at a place where he was the king last season.
So then, Roland, what I'm going to ask you is, do you think he's playing for the contract?
He could be, or maybe moving away, innit? I don't know, because he could get himself a nice lucrative contract wherever he moves, innit? He's going on a free, innit?
So then is he playing for that then?
I think he just loves the club. Like he's like he's a Manchester lad, innit? So
but you got to remember his performances. The reason why he got loaned out to West Ham. Remember, he was poor. Remember, I think he went for like months without even getting an assist or a goal.
But then, see, me and Bick were going back and forth yesterday about Phil Jones and them things. And so we speak about the human element in it, where obviously in the last couple of years he's had a few
that's very true.
Downs.
Yeah, he had a bereavement, and I think his mum got cancer and
things like that. So it's obviously that's going to affect you as a human being, regardless of if you're a footballer, whatever job you do. Those things will affect you mentally, and so your performance in whatever you do will dip. But he's been able to come back, and I saw a little picture of him. He had a little vision board, and it put on it Lingard 2.0, and he was noting down different things he needs to do to improve his game. And you're saying to yourself, now at 28, he is a seasoned professional. He broke into our first team very late. For a lot of United youngsters, when they hit that age limit, they've left the club by that point. He made his debut, I think, 22 years old. And for him to kind of have this 6-year span where he's been a very important squad player. I wouldn't he had that little spell under Jose where he was banging in goals, first teamer, but then obviously he's kind of dipped in and out. He's been one of England's most important players too, especially in that World Cup in what was it? I think it was in Russia.
2018.
Yeah, 2018. He's come into his own, and obviously he's still at the end of the day, he can still perform on the day. Whenever he's needed, he will do something for the team. What do you guys think, man? Should he be getting more opportunities in this side?
I think so. Me personally, I think so. And I was actually catching a little bit of the match of the day highlights and the post game stuff from different other broadcasters before this. And one of them, I forgot who, maybe it was Dion Dublin, but I think they made a great point saying, with Lingard obviously being the odd man out, you have Greenwood starting, Sancho is, I think how much did we spend on him? A lot of money. So, and being that he's a young English player, he's obviously going to get a lot of the hype. So you have Greenwood, you have Sancho, you got Rashford, And then obviously you have Ronaldo, Cavani, Bruno, Martial, all those players as well. So Lingard and Mata are kind of like the odd players out. But the thing for Lingard is he's come in and he's made an impact, good or bad, in each and every single game that he's performed so far this season. And the thing that you mentioned as well, I think this time last year, had he made that mistake against Young Boys, I don't know if he'd be able to bounce back as quickly as he's done, because obviously in that period where he went through a lot of stuff personally, had to kind of find himself again, kind of, mature, and, just, face the challenges that he was facing and overcome them. He's become not only a better person, but a better player as well. And so you mentioned a great point when, Lingard 2.0, he had all those goals, all those objectives, and obviously we saw how well he did with West Ham. So I'm pretty sure he met most, if not all, of the criteria that he set for himself. And then with him being able to give the ball away, Young Boys get a classic, a historical win, and him to bounce back, come off the bench, that sort of thing. It's poetic justice at the end of the day. It kind of shows, and I think more so than just the football side, it's a human side. We're all gonna go through ups and downs in life. It's just about how you react to it. Are you gonna, shrink to yourself? Are you gonna, just say, "Oh, it is what it is," or are you not gonna be satisfied and want, more out of yourself and be able to, prove yourself right, prove others wrong, that sort of thing. So, big up Jesse Lingard. I think he has a pivotal role to play this season for Man United. It's a very talented attacking lineup in terms of the depth that we have in the squad, and then also I would say you need that sort of depth, and he's gonna chip in with a couple of goals, couple of assists if he comes off the bench, be the Lou Williams 6-man kind of role. Hey, I'm all for it, and so I think all the pressure is off him. And that's where he's going to thrive. And then obviously we saw with the celebration that he did in the English national team. We've seen the story about him being, Manchester born and bred. He played in Carrington. He was a part of the U team, and he met Cristiano Ronaldo when we first signed him. And there's obviously that famous training session that they were both, that he was a part of in the youth team. So, it's just poetic justice. And at the end of the day, it's life coming back full circle. He had his ups, he had his downs, and now he's at his ups again. So it's that roller coaster ride, and hopefully he stays at the top for the time being.
Yeah, well said, man. Big up Brad. Go subscribe to United Fan TV. He's doing this stuff over there. Don't lie, Roland. You were saying Lingard not that long ago. I respect Nuno, Hey, respect Nuno, innit? Like Spurs are doing a bit sticky, but nah, man. Nah, I respect Jesse, man. Like, bro, I saw him win the FA Cup for us, bro. That time under Van Gaal was a bit mad, like seeing Chris Smalling every day. Hey, when he won that FA Cup for us, bro, I went mad in the stadium, bro. But like, yeah, man, like he's just too. I think he's too good. He feels like he's too good to be playing for a team like West Ham. West Ham last season was like it was a fluke. I think. Like this season, you're going to see the real West Ham, especially with this Europa League campaign that they're going to be on. It's going to affect their squad very much, right? And yeah, for me, I just think that he's doing what he needs to do as part of this squad, innit? So, like, what can we say, innit? Like, he's got us the match winner and all of that. So,
yeah, and if he's happy to play that position, I think then let him. It's only good for us, really, isn't it? It's more competition. I mean, it's only going to improve the players.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna speak about the last topic, right? So, the penalty. Luke Shaw gives away this penalty, right? And we're there.
Let me just drop 2 points here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The first one is we spoke about De Gea on the last session. Yeah, that we spoke about together. And what did we say? We said that De Gea, the saves that we expect him to make, he doesn't make.
He don't make them.
It's the one that we don't expect him to make is the ones that he makes.
Yeah. Hey, look, De Gea is number one.
That's his in the last 6 seasons, out of 19 penalties, he saved 1.
Yeah.
And this is number 2.
It's mad. And then you know what's mad? Yeah, he's actually an amazing shot stopper. So, like, the fact that he doesn't save penalties is mad to me, yeah? But, like, Martin Noble coming on, yeah, in the last minute, after what we've seen with England in the Euros, when them man came on, none of them touched the ball, and then straight to pens. Like, what was David Moyes thinking?
I think it's blatant that David Moyes made that decision based on emotion. He wasn't thinking properly. It was based on emotion. It was the last kick of the game. Put Mark Noble on, he'll be able to get the composure to finish. And it was just a bad decision, man. Even the way he struck the ball as well, you can see it. He didn't struck it with any conviction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was unfair to him, man.
It wasn't even in. It was like a nice height for De Gea.
Yeah,
it didn't even go into like the corner.
No,
like, it was a bit mad. But like, what was you man's emotions like when you saw that save or you heard that save, bro? Because me, I was moving mad. I was like, bro, we got out of jail.
Yeah, but I think we deserve to win the game.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I feel like overall we deserve. Don't get me wrong. I think there were times where West Ham had possession and they put us a bit under pressure. But I think overall, we definitely deserve to win the game. Remember, Bruno hit the post. We had good opportunities to score, man. Ronaldo had a couple opportunities as well. They had a few as well. But I definitely think it was justice, man. We deserve to win that. I would definitely felt hard done by if we drew that game.
I hear you, but at the same time, it's like I feel like a draw would have been fair, because
and we're away as well.
Yeah, I know, but like when I was just watching it, I was just like, we're not doing enough.
But do you think you're maybe expecting more from us?
But no, I obviously am expecting more. But when I was seeing Bruno doing all these long balls, and I was just like, see, we're going down this thing again, and I don't want to see this yet. Like, I was just like, because we look short of ideas, bro. Like, at certain points, we look short.
But there were times where they had 10 men behind the ball as well.
Yeah.
Especially the last 20 minutes.
It's to be expected, though. When it's United, like, everybody knows that that's the way to kind of stifle us. Just sit behind the ball and try and break us down.
And I think if you're a team and you're going to put 10 men behind the ball, you deserve to lose. That's,
Yeah.
No, you do. You're not playing to win the game. You're not playing to win the game. You're playing to try and hold out.
Mourinho's winning games with Roma. 10 men behind the ball. What are we saying?
Mourinho could do that with them kind of. I don't know what Mourinho said.
Big up Jose.
Big up Manchester Mania. He says, Reece, you got a YouTube channel. What you saying?
No, I don't know. No,
you starting the thing though?
No, I'm here for now, man.
You here for now?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm on Pros Only TV, man. This is me. I enjoy it.
All right, cool. I mean, all right. So Wednesday, EFL Cup against West Ham. We're gonna just do this to wrap it up. Yeah,
I'm there.
Oh, you going?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. I got tickets.
You're gonna see a changed team.
I just hope I see Ronaldo. That's what I want to see.
It's not Ronaldo.
Yeah, I hope he just gets 20 minutes towards the end or something like that.
Man's taking the night off.
2-2. I'm predicting 2-2. Ronaldo comes on and scores last minute.
Ronaldo's taking an ice bath for the whole day.
No, man, don't tell me that, Williams. I don't want to hear that, man. I want to say Sue.
9 changes. I'm telling you, 9 changes. I'm seeing Elanga, Martial.
But don't you? But I thought that as well. But maybe I'm just hopeful thinking. I do feel like, as much as we're with Premier League, Champions League, we know we're not going to win that. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? So I feel like winning these Carabao Cups and FA Cups, I think this is an opportunity for us to get some silverware. Like, I feel like if we get second and quarterfinals Champions League and a Carabao Cup, I feel like that's a success.
Really?
Personally. Yeah, man, definitely.
No.
I feel that's a success.
Bro, look.
Most fans you speak to and I watch, they all say, we ain't going to win the Premier League. So if we ain't going to win the Premier League, we're definitely not going to win the Champions League. So what else is there to win? Are you 100% confident? You can tell me right now, Roland, that we can win the Premier League. Honestly, the way you've seen enough.
We have a chance. Hey, we're in it. We have a chance. At this moment in time, we have a chance. The thing about it is that I don't want to be like aiming for no Carabao Cup now. Like, that was last season.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that's the only thing we're going for. But what I'm saying is that we would take it.
Yeah, we would take it for sure.
Because when there's a final, you're going to put your Man United top on. You might even go Wembley. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, look, you're trying to entice me with this Wembley thing there. Look,
come on, man. Well, you know what we're going to cheer. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about the Milk Cup and stuff. No, like, we're going to be gassed. Yeah.
But look, at the end of the day, with the team that we have, yeah. Look, I saw there was a journalist who was saying, "Oh, I want to see combinations of Sancho and Martial," and I'm thinking to myself, "Come on, bro, this ain't."
I think Sancho will get 90 minutes though. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. If we're trying to play him into form, cool, I would do that. But like, I'm not trying to see Ronaldo. I'm not trying to see Pogba in that game. Like, I'm not no Matiches and all this stuff. I don't want to see Varane in the game because West Ham are going to change too. Yesterday they were tired. They got their second win, but there's gonna be a completely changed team.
And they're in the Europa League as well. So
yeah, expect Antonio to come back because he had the rest yesterday. But I want to see 8-9 changes. I'm not trying to do like all this stuff. Big up Vic, his phone overheated, so that's why he's jumped out of the call. Said the show was fire. Thanks for having me on.
I want to say though as well, just going back to the game, what did you think of the combination play between Greenwood and Ronaldo? Because I thought it was really good,
Yeah, so I mentioned during the game I wanted to see Greenwood make a little bit more out to in runs in it, so come off the right wing and just be a bit closer to Ronaldo. But yeah, some of the combination play was really good.
Yeah, and they haven't played together for long. And I definitely noticed that Ronaldo was drifting over to the left a lot, and then Greenwood did take up the central role. Because I definitely like to see that more, man.
Pogba was vacating the space, kept coming centrally. So obviously Ronaldo was. It was hey, look, the movement is nice. I like it because and I think Ronaldo has forced that, to be honest, amongst our forwards. It's not so rigid anymore.
Yeah, because he kind of naturally plays on the left as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, so Greenwood playing with Ronaldo, I know it's going to benefit him. I know people wanted to see him score some goals and all of that, but he needs a bit more to his locker.
Yeah, and I thought he looked quite good though against West Ham.
No, I know he was nice. It was just obviously like I wanted to see him like finish the game.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Not getting subbed off, like, but it's calm, man. Like I feel like the team is playing for Ronaldo, so something has changed because I didn't know what to expect. Like because obviously Ronaldo coming in, you see like last season we was having mad stats like. Cavani was in the box, made 2 touches on the ball, the whole game, and I'm like, nah. If Ronaldo gets this, he's
demanding the ball to go forward straight away, and it's clear that that's happening much more.
But that's why Bruno keeps hitting them long balls, bro.
Listen, if Bruno hits 10 of them and then finds 1, and Ronaldo scores, I'm happy with that.
No, that's true though. Volume is better.
Listen, all that matters is that we won at the end of the day. As much as we talk about West Ham, next week we ain't going to be talking about how bad the performance is. We're going to be talking about, we won that game. We're 13 points.
But we got Villa on on Saturday, early kickoff, bro.
Oh,
and
is it?
And it kicks off the whole thing, like because it's a bit mad. Big up Santi in the chat. He goes, "Where's Cavani? Cavani's on holiday, bro.
Isn't he injured?
No, he's back. I swear.
He's back,
Oh no. Wait, I think he is injured. I have a feeling he is injured.
Because he wasn't on the subs bench.
But man, they ain't trying to be here anymore. Like, remember on deadline day, there was rumors of him going to Barcelona. Like, man's itching closer to try and get back to Uruguay and them things there. Yeah,
I think he'll play his part though. If he's fit, I think he'll play Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think Martial will get some game time as well.
Yeah, he has to. He needs it because you don't even like him, bro. But you're feeling sorry. You're gonna see him though on Wednesday. You'll see him. He'll start, bro.
Wow. Well, so you say, but I honestly, I'm not expecting any. I'm not going to Old Trafford to see Martial. That's for sure. No way.
No, that's mad.
I hope he shows me something, but I just feel like he hasn't got in his character to want to prove people wrong. It just seems like he's quite content and comfortable to be where he is. You know what I mean? He doesn't come across a person that's like really trying to strive to be better and up his stats. And I don't know, man.
Oh no, man! Like I'm waiting for Rashford to come back because
that's gonna be because Rashford is no more the main man.
We missed the pace yesterday. One thing I'll say, there was a lack of pace up front. I think Reece is cut off, mate. Anyway, the lack of pace from the team is missing Rashford, man. And even the curse, like the penalty curse, we ain't had a penalty this season. Rashford gives us bad penalties just because he runs into the box so direct. The pace, we need it. Reece is back in. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah. My internet, man. I'm to pay the bill.
But yeah, man, Rashford, the pace, we're missing it. yesterday it showed a little bit. We ain't won a penalty this season, and Rashford's gonna come in and he's gonna break that penalty curse. I'm telling you.
But again, Roland, going back, they say you're only as good as your last game or your last season. But now Rashford didn't play too well last season, did he?
But he was banging goals though and assists.
But that's Man United. You're gonna get goals and assists. That's
it's about volume. It's about volume, innit? Like, see how he keeps trying. He's very persistent. So when he gets the ball, he keeps running. He'll keep shooting.
Yeah, he's very direct. Yeah.
So when you're doing things like that, you can do it 60 times in a game. Yeah, like 60 different types of movements. You'll get at least 20, and maybe 5 of them may result in chances, and 2 of them will result in goals. So I mean,
definitely, man. Go on.
So I mean, but he's fit though. That's the thing. He's had his rest now. So this is now Rashford, not like
I think it was a back injury, so it's not like lower body. So I'm looking forward to seeing, man.
Yeah, I can't wait because obviously I want him to take the heat off Sancho, man. Because like Sancho is getting a lot of heat from the supporters, and I'm just like, you lot need to chill because he's trying, man. Like at the end and he's trying to adapt as well. It's not so easy to just jump from Bundesliga to here.
What? Roy Keane even came out and said, like, give the guy a chance, innit? And for when Roy Keane comes out, you got to give the boy a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those, innit? We'll see what happens. But we're coming up to about an hour right now.
I want to speak about as well. Have you watched Rio Ferdinand's podcast yet?
No, the most recent one.
Yeah, obviously he made some comments. The previous one about Phil Jones and Ollie. And obviously Phil Jones has come out and talked about people and
let's speak about this before we wrap up.
Honestly, I thought the comments were cheeky because you've only really had one good season at United, maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? So, bruv, your career's been a failure. What are you talking about?
See yesterday, look. So the quotes came out, and I was just like they must be fake because there's no way I'm hearing this guy talk like this, And this is what I'm saying. Me and Bick went back and forth because he was trying to tell me that sometimes you gotta, you don't know what people are going through, and I was like, that's cool, but you gotta be self-aware as a person, a player, that if you're not playing for the club, you're taking wages, and you're blocking a path for a youngster to come in and take your spot. At least if you're struggling with injuries, you know your body in it, so you will say, you know what, like I might have to hang up my boots. I gotta think about the next. I might have to become a coach or something like that. But no,
exactly. And this is what I don't understand. A pilot gets paid a lot of money because of the responsibility. A football player gets paid a lot of money because of the responsibility. It's the job. This is the job. If you don't want that much kind of pressure and responsibility, be a postman. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. Like you're a professional football player at the biggest club in the world, and you're talking about, people can't be judging me and making comments from their bedroom. Bro,
this is what he said.
Football is based on opinions. This is the sport that you're in. You know what I mean?
We're drinking flat Pepsi in our mum's basement.
Yeah, I don't know what he's like. Listen, and he's talking like he's had a good season.
He's talking crud. Like I ain't seen him in 2 years, bro.
And then he's like, I've been really good. I feel like I'm back to my best now. And then I watched the game behind closed doors, and I can't remember what he was playing.
I don't want to hear what he has to say.
And the guy just went past him. Like I was just like, bro.
I don't want to hear what he has to say, bro. Like I think he played an under 23 game as well. Like he was getting shifted up. Like I swear.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't want to hear what this guy has to say.
Nah, man. His career's dead. He's just lucky. I don't know how he stayed in the club for such a long time.
Sympathy, bro. Look, bro, don't you know? Like he was obviously he's in his testimonial year right now. Or his last season, and he said that they won't give him one because he said no one will turn up. Only my mum and my dad would turn up to the testimonial, innit? Because when they buy the tickets for that, you give the money to charity. Fam, they'll give charity £50, bro. Like, it's that mad, bro. So it's like, he was like, I don't even want one. So it's like, what's the point of you being here? Just say, look,
it'll be a violation.
Let me terminate my contract. Like, let me go somewhere like Burnley or them kind of clubs there.
I don't even think he'll make it in that team. I think he'll be championship level, man.
Sean Dyche will take him right now,
He wouldn't. He likes him kind of man, innit? Just like brutal. Yeah.
High and mash football, bro. Them man there.
Yeah.
That's his home, bro. I'm telling you. And plus, like, but nah, man. I mean, look, I hear the human element side of it, but like, obviously, the way football is now is modern, like all on social media. So you're gonna get trolls in that, yeah. But as footballers, you gotta let your feet do the talking, innit? And if you're not in a position to play, why you can't speak? Like, because what else could because you're just doing all of that to just what is that supposed to do? Is it supposed to make me feel bad or something? Like, I can't feel bad because you're a millionaire and bare man are just chilling. Like,
and this is exactly going back to my point. Like, you're a professional football player. This is what comes with the job. You get paid over 6 figures every week for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the job. This is the job you take. Like, unfortunately, sorry, people are gonna have opinions. People are gonna say bad stuff about you. You just gotta take it. Like,
that's what you gotta do, bro. You got.
You know what I mean? There's people right now risking their life to become football players, and you're there telling people about flat Pepsi. No, man. When I saw them comments, I was like, "You're a cheeky man." Like,
I thought it was fake.
You need to be grateful that you even stayed in the club for that long.
I've never heard him speak before in my life, and this is the first time you decide to do it. Nah, get out of here, man. It's finished. Like, thing about it is that I don't know if he's in the final year of his deal. Maybe he's got 2 years left, but the club has to do something. Pay him off.
Bro, what kind of deal did he get? He must have got about 10 years.
It's 5 years, bro. He got 5 years, like 3 years ago. I think when Ollie just came in, like, gave him a 5-year deal, and I think it's 2 years left. I think it's about 2 years left on it. So it's like he's going to be here for another. He's going to be collecting all this money.
I might even see him on Wednesday, man. I'll throw
you might see him. He's on the bench.
Pepsi cup at him.
Man's
Pepsi cup at him, man.
The man's on the bench and all of that.
Yeah, my flat one.
Man was doing up HD cuts, bro. I see him like do an Instagram video with HD cuts. I was like, you're taking a piss. You're actually taking a piss, you know, because like we don't want to see that. We want to see you doing some training videos. Like, remember when Owen Hargreaves, was trying to prove his fitness to go and play for Man City?
Yeah.
Bro, I seen bare videos of him doing like little agility runs and all this stuff here. I'm like, this is what I want to see from somebody who's injury prone.
100%.
Someone trying to work to get back to where you need to get to. I don't see no videos, bro. The last post I seen here was him at like an awards or something, or like a movie premiere. Man had one jacket on, and I was like, this is the first time I've seen you in 2 years, bro.
He's making comments like, Sir Alex Ferguson came up to me and said, you had a great game against, I think it was Bayern or something like that. Bro, you had one good game, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, you're going off your career after a couple of games.
I blame.
It's
Fergie.
Embarrassing, man.
Blame
and you
Fergie.
know what? Rio got onto him, and I thought Rio felt a bit bad. That's why he slyly apologized in it. But Rio was right.
That was on the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, Rio was like, I felt bad, and I kind of apologized for what I said and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? But Rio was right. The other day, can you be a pro?
Someone
100%. He's being leaned on because he was wearing shades and that and everything, right? You can tell he's a bit under pressure because Ollie spoke out about him as well, innit? But what he's saying about the club and stuff, but
it's mad. We just over an hour.
Yeah.
It's been a good chat. I want to say big up to my guy Reese again for jumping on. Let the people know where they can find you, man.
So I'm on Twitter at United so UTD Reese on Twitter. And catch me on Pros Only TV, man. Match reaction still.
Man. We're gonna be doing a lot over the season. But yeah, man. I don't know what the next show is gonna be on here, man. Like, I got to start doing basketball stuff as well because the season's starting really quickly. It's coming in about a month or so, or just under a month. So there's gonna be some content on here as well. Get some of my guys over in the US to come on and we can talk some basketball. United play Wednesday, Carabao Cup. Reese is gonna be there. He's gonna see all the fringe players. He ain't gonna see Ronaldo. Then we play Premier League on Saturday. I think there'll be match reaction on Sunday for that one. So we'll do that. But yeah, man, this is Pros Only TV. Myself, Roland. Big up Reese again. Big up everybody who's been in the chat. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share this, and we are out. Peace.